Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Mounting there.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. He counters with a great reversal.
Both wrists captured and
Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Randy can't mount any offense.
Orton needs to return to his instincts.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm is as good of a place to focus as any.
The methodical style of Orton got a bit stalled there.
It's not like he came here to dance. He came here to fight. He knew the risk.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
And look at this guy hamming it up for the crowd.
Kinshasa!
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Randy, what?
Here he goes for the win. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action. That was a nice bit of officiating there. This job may suit him just fine.
You can tell the ref has set his feelings aside with a count like that.
Knee drop, bang! There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Orton, opponent down, and now that classic full body stomp. Every single body part targeted, and now the face.
Moving on what seems like natural instinct alone. Orton looking as impressive as ever.
A reverse power slam, drilling their opponent down. Well, hold on here. What in the world is the ref doing?
Orton securing the hold here, looking for the submission.
Submission locked in, but the referee...
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent. Kick to the body, what's in store here?
The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton called the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetype's road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes, an I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Big night?
Yeah, you saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal will drag you somewhere dark.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recalling my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE. For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might...
Up high. Five-star frog splash. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Slingshot forearm smash.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with.
What impact! Right in the kisser. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
The Archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever.
Oh, sent careening into the ring post. Able to parry that one.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And that broke Flores down a bit. Powerbomb! Each of those power bombs had to have taken an increasing toll on the competition.
Flores with some agility.
What's he have here?
Neck breaker.
Just pounding away. Just going all out with every blow.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
kendo stick with a crossface.
A powerhouse attack. My goodness.
Gritty hits deep, trying to stop him.
Yes.
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The Archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The Archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
The Archetype is truly a good human being.
That's more like it.
Come on, man. Ending his WWE career wasn't enough.
The Archetype has lost his mind.
Or he's found it.
What is the Archetype thinking now?
he's going to do some damage with that steel chair.
Don't do it. Come on, Archetype. You've done enough.
And he's not stopping there. Even I agree, this is taking it too far.
Oh my God, he can't do this. Don't do this.
This is something you do not come back from for either man.
Come on, man. No, no.
Don't do this. Son of a...
He may have just broken Hector's neck.
We got to get some help out here right away.
Something has snapped in the Archetype here tonight. He's headed down a dark road.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archetype. Let's open the floor for questions. Robert Inkin, I believe you were first.
Hector Flores is at a local medical facility receiving treatment for a serious neck injury after what?
What's your question?
Well, you caused those injuries with your brutal attack, so my question is, why?
Dire situations require dire actions.
But you ended Hector's WWE career by winning the match. Wasn't that enough?
There's always gonna be another Hector Flores trying to take me down. So I had to deliver a message, a warning. And that is that if you get in my way of becoming WWE champion, you will end up in the hospital. Broken and finished.
Hector was there for you from the beginning. He helped you a ton at the Performance Center.
And then what? He turned his back on me. Tonight, I could have lost everything. So I am never going to make that mistake again. Every relationship is a potential weakness. Someone who will bring me down. So I am cutting them all out.
Does that include the WWE Universe? Are you turning your back on them, too?
Every relationship is a potential weakness. That includes the so-called fans. I might have tried to spin your negativity as positive fuel, but I didn't forget how you treated me when I first came back. So I don't need you. And I don't want you in my life ever again.
What's next for you then?
Braun Breaker and the WWE Championship. You will not see me up here again, because I am eliminating all distractions and I have nothing left to say. From here on out, my actions will do all the talking.
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you brutally attacked a promising young wrestler, that I am supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania, in the main event, taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
Ask Hector Flores what happens when people cross me.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here's the archetype, colder, calmer, and completely unrecognizable.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds, the archetype Diego Hayabusa.
I've known the archetype for years, but I'm telling you, this is not the man.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
This version of the archetype doesn't wrestle with guilt. He wrestles...
Down for the pin.
No, a kick out. I think there's still a lot of work to do here. Locks up.
Expert grappling on display. Tossed. She get airline miles for that. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Cinched in.
Snapmare driver.
Both wrists captured and power.
Oh, man.
Mounting their...
Manages to reverse it.
Oh, timely boot. Lights out. DDT connects.
Knight in a state of distress.
LA Knight is in a disheartening position.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Uh-oh. What a takedown.
Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Moonsault.
The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make. He'll make his way to the ring.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
The ref got a little too close to the action there.
Oh, he's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Yeah, man. He's just unloading his whole bag right now.
The Dude Buster!
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. Well, that there is going to cost them the fall.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into...
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you?
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual. I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to just beat Hector? To take him out of WWE after everything he did for you, you might have done permanent damage to the guy. And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. Your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and...
It's on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture.
And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
Oh, somehow turned that into a clothesline. Oh, the boot connecting.
Nothing good can happen fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah, but I don't think they had anything good in mind to start with.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially not Kevin Owens.
Hit by the soaring cone. Wow. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Kick to the body. What's in store here? Half Nelson driver.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
But that metal connects. And the hatred between these superstars can't be contained. Someone is seriously going to get hurt here.
Inverted face lock up.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very...
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do...
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders, and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground. Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
Kick to the body, what's in store here? Half Nelson driver. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike. Oh, a kendo stick wrapped around the head. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Shotgun knee strike.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Well, this is a rather eccentric way to use the kendo stick in a crossface. And he knows...
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
One.
Uh-oh. Effective counter. Oh, man, that'll bend your arm.
Both wrists captured and pow! Inverted face lockup.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't...
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
This your way of telling me you miss me?
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
I should have known. The first time you stepped into NXT that this upright citizen, I'll do anything for the team nonsense, was all an act. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Caught the leg.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Oh, man, you felt that.
As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
Counter from Orton.
Kick to the body. What's in store here? Half Nelson driver.
Painting a mental bullseye on his opponent. This is going to be hellacious. Ducks out of harm's way.
Shotgun knee strike.
Mounting their...
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Power slam incoming. No. Countered into an inverted DDT.
A reversal. Well scouted. Oh, an elbow drop. The Viper able to strike back.
And brutal impact.
With the baseball bat into a camel clutch. This is gnarly.
And this isn't about ending the match, I can tell you that. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Mounting their...
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Duking it out of the loading dock. Come on, this isn't the place to do this.
Nah, they're unloading on each other right now. So I'd say this is exactly the place to do this. Here we go, man.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Orton outthought him there.
Rapid fire right hands.
Slipping out of the way there.
DDT!
Now using the loading dock to unload some serious offense.
Kick to the body. What's in store here? Half Nelson driver.
Gonna apply a crossface with the kendo stick.
Oof! An absolutely Herculean feat. Wait! Orton may tap here. Or he might actually escape. Power slam here, but sliding up.
Oh, inverted DDT.
They're lining up their opponent. What do they have in mind? Oh, knee drop. Woo! I hope this thing steers clear from this loading dock soon.
Yeah, there's about a million ways this could go very wrong right now.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut.
He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
Randy Orton gets him back.
And averting damage there.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
Ooh.
Kick to the stomach. Look at this knee drop. Bang!
Randy's wobbly, looks vulnerable.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Go to the battle slam, gonna slide off the backside there. Inverted DDT, wow!
Oh, look at this, just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Oh, they're really taking this fight everywhere now.
Oh yeah, man, and there's a lot of danger looming here, man. Oh, big back body drop in response.
From the top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Neck breaker. Oh, the jaw getting rattled. What's Orton planning here? Caught with a neck breaker. What a clothesline!
Orton lining up his opponent carefully.
Uh-oh. Had the Viper scouted. Shotgun knee strike.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Randy making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
He's never been...
Ooh, sorry, but he kinda had it coming.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
An elbow will break that up.
Randy predicted that.
Kinshasa.
Inverted face lock applied. Rolling cutter. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut. A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied, and this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming. Breaking their face. Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Crack! That shovel is still echoing from that.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Getting out of harm's way. He wants to put an end to things here.
Oh, he had that scouted. Oh. Oh, he scouted that one. Answers back on Orton.
Kick to the body, double underhook into a DDT. Look at the velocity into the table.
Trying to soften up his midsection here.
DDT plants them.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Orton gets the better there.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. The Viper show.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shifted that into a DDT. Preparing to take his best shot.
Kick connects with the body.
And now it looks like... This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client Braun Breaker gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You waste away in the PC. Go earn some worthless title on the indies. Convince yourself there's something honorable in chasing a trophy in NXT. Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Last man standing. No pinfalls, no flukes, just you, too broken to get up.
I kept you down for 365 days. 10 seconds won't be a problem.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Hector's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, I respected the heck out of you for stepping away to spend time with your family. But I cannot believe this is the example you set for them. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way, but I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Last man standing? One of you was walking out, but that won't be the only thing they remember. Your legacy is about not only where you ended up, but how you got there.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Braun Breaker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You don't have to like me, Nick. You just have to live with the fact that I earned my way to WrestleMania, whether you cheer or not.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
From contender to outcast and back, his winding road is led here.
I've said it before. I don't like how the Archetype got here. He skipped the line, caused chaos, forced the rematch.
But he did get here, Booker. That's the point. He made people listen. Now he's got a last man standing match that he wanted on the biggest stage of them all.
There's a difference between getting here and belonging here. Tonight, we find out which one it is.
After a year of waiting, we finally see who is the last man standing. The unification of the World Championship and... Braun Breaker has taken on every challenger that stepped up over the past year, but none like this.
You mean every challenger that Paul Heyman pre-selected? That is, until this challenger forced his way in.
And now we find out if the so-called archetype can knock off the champ without respect, without rules, and without regret.
Both wrists captured and...
to hit the mark.
Finds a counter for Breaker. Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Punishing the knee with that one.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied. Looks like Cody Rhodes has not forgotten about the shovel attack.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
Cody's in the ring. Making his presence known now. 12 months of waiting, leading to one final countdown. Who will be left standing? WrestleMania. We might be in the final moments of this match.
Gotta dig deep.
Clubbing blow. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Spiked by that DDT. He's able to get back to his feet here.
And this fight will carry on.
Relentless shots. It's getting ugly, man.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
And that'll stop the count.
But still on spaghetti legs from the looks of things. That took real effort.
Breaker is out of the way.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
And he's back on his feet. The ref count has to stop. Bang! Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Spike with that DDT, man.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
And a big knee drop.
He's good and he knows it. So, he's gonna flaunt it.
The count is at 7.
Coming down to the wire here.
Catches the leg.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
Sent into the corner. Boom! Read that one. Samigo! You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
He's taking things outside now.
Sliding back into the ring. Referees count at 7. This could be it.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breaker needs to find the best play in his playbook now.
He saw that one coming.
DDT. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? And he comes in under the ropes now. The ref at 7 now.
Things are looking dire right now.
Block.
That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Look out.
Now he wants to continue attacking. I guess he doesn't believe he's done enough damage to truly keep him down.
Kick to the body. What's in store here? Half Nelson driver. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
He's heading back to the ring.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon. The official is dangerously close to reaching the count of 10. This could be over.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we're the new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
He just knocked Heyman out cold.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
What's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous man in WWE.